this table lists all of your currently available missions.
Need help?
The battle is heating up. We must push forward.
Be careful.
Commander, good to have you back. We've got some movement in Nagrand. Let me fill you in on the details.
Light bless you.
This is our chance to send the Iron Horde scattering. Steel yourself. We must hold the front line.
For the Alliance.
Commander, good to see you. With the fall of the Rangari base at Talar, Vindicator Jarl recommended that we establish a new foothold in Nagrand. I've taken the liberty of dispatching some of our men and supplies. Rangari Dekan's already reporting that the outpost is nearly complete. He asked me to let you know they are ready for you. A griffin is waiting to catch you up with the latest caravan shipment whenever you're ready, sir.
Go with honor. Well met. Go with honor.
Where would you like to fly?
I don't have a target.
They came at us from nowhere.
The lieutenant nearly passes out. The officer is in a great deal of pain. It's clear that he's not long for this world.
The war song. Surprise attack. Headed west.
He takes a moment before continuing.
They took the blueprints.
These are his last words.
Greetings.
Commander, it's good to see you. We have much to discuss. The situation in Nagrand is rapidly deteriorating. We've lost Talar. To make matters worse, Grommash has named Garrosh Hellscream, the new warlord of the Warsong clan.
This too shall pass.
Warsong struck us hard. We lost Talar. but we have a rare opportunity to strike at the heart of the war song. We need your wisdom and leadership to pull it off. First though, we're going to get our survivors out of Talar. My Rengari are ready to strike. We just need to get you to them. Tahelin has a copter that can get you to them. Unfortunately, his hands are full, just trying to keep the infernal thing running. Help him get it up and running.
Mano.
Dakar! Where are those parts? I've only got 2 hands over here!
Good luck, Commander.
Fire away! May your
I
flame
can't tell
burn
you how
bright.
great it is to see you.
Arkenan Poros.
Greetings. For the Alliance.
How can I help you?
I can't tell you how great it is to see you.
Have a good one!
For me? Really, you shouldn't have. Okay, this should do it, I hope.
Keep those irons in the fire!
There are many survivors of the Warsong attack. The few remaining Rengari have gone up to one of the bluffs overlooking Telar. The Rengari are waiting for you. They're planning a surprise counterattack. My copter's taken a beating. The autopilot's set to take you up there. I think she's got one last trip in her, maybe.
She may backfire in a bit, but don't worry, she'll get you there.
The Legion's end draws near.
We've been expecting you, Commander. The situation is grim, but doable with your help.
Remember the lessons of the past.
Commander, what would you say to showing the war song some Rangari justice?
Favor the road traveled by few.
We know the war song pack leader that attacked the caravan is in Tilar. She has the blueprints. We don't know where she is down there, but there's one who might. Vindicato Momor was last seen alive, but taken prisoner. If he's still alive, he might know where the blueprints are.
Blessings upon your family.
It goes without saying that we'll help you kill any of the war song out in the open down there. You just start the fight, and we'll end it with extreme prejudice.
Be kind to those less fortunate. Blessings upon you.
Please forgive me. I'm in no condition to stand, Commander.
Do not lose faith.
Light, forgive me. I failed them all.
Good health, long life.
There are yet a few survivors. I saw them pile onto Arbiter Khan during the fighting. More importantly, I can hear little Isel's sobs. She's nearby. I hope her mother is still alive. Your dwarf friend Hansel came in to try to rescue us. He thought he could take the Warsong on his own. I'm afraid I don't know what happened to him.
Dionis Hakar.
Light, forgive me. When they captured me, the Warsong took my hammer. Will you help me to recover it? I ask only because it's a holy relic. It should be taken from these orc dogs for no other reason than to return it to Auchindoun. Perhaps then, a worthy vindicator of the light will take it up to smite the enemies of the Draenor.
Be kind to those less fortunate.
Closer. I'm out of
Here lies the body of Arbiter Khan.
Come, speak with me.
That bit of justice is sure to have lifted the spirits of my Rangarai. Losing Talar and many of our friends has taken a heavy toll. Thank you, Commander.
We will endure.
May the light embrace you.
Light, forgive me. I failed them all.
Good health, long life.
I need
Khan, no. He just received his promotion. His whole life ahead of him. And now, nothing. Thank you for getting the others out. Might be? Never mind.
Remember the lessons of the past.
I'm having trouble seeing. I may not have long.
Blessings upon your family.
Thank you for this kindness. Perhaps I can still salvage some scrap of honor.
Favor the road traveled by few. Good fortune.
Did you hear that? They got the shield up. There'll be no getting into Talar now. You must get that shield down. The only way to do it is to destroy the Arcanite crystal. Don't worry about me. You're going to kill two birds with one stone. Pack leader Kargora is the one who stole your blueprints.
Do not lose faith.
Have you seen my wrench anywhere?
Good news?
Have a good one.
Perfect. You retrieved the blueprints. There's only one thing left to do.
Keep those irons in the fire.
We're just about ready to go here. All that's needed now is for you to make your choice. Take a look at the blueprints on the drafting table. Are we going to construct a corral or a tankworks?
I'll give the blueprints a good look, Commander.
Ora Teramus.
This is a momentous occasion, Commander. I'll have Thaiden and his people get to work right away. You'll see. This decision is going to be critical in our efforts against the Warsong.
This too shall pass.
This table lists all of your currently available missions.
Hey, what you got, boss?
Boss, none. Good to have you back. We've been seeing some movement in Nagrand. Let me give ya the details.
Watch your back.
Boss man, good to see ya. Durotan recommended that we be getting a foothold in Nagrand. So I taken the liberty of dispatching some of da boys. Thrall's already reporting that the outside be nearly complete. He been asking me to let you know they be ready for ya. Windrider be waiting to catch you up with the latest caravan shipment whenever you be ready, sir.
And don't be getting mixed up in the voodoo.
Greetings.
Where would you like to fly?
They came at us from nowhere.
The Stone Guard nearly passes out. The officer is in a great deal of pain. It's clear that he's not long for this world.
The Warsong surprise attack headed into the Burning Blade.
He takes a moment before continuing.
They took the blueprints.
These are his last words.
What do you need? Run with the pack.
Speak your mind.
Goel thinks that I should have stayed back on Azeroth with our children. I have put him in his place on that matter. My Goel and I have been through much together. Now is not the time for us to be apart, to be back in Nagrand. After all of this time, it's a bit overwhelming for us both. I just wish for us to both get back to our little ones once this is all over.
Go with honor.
The Horde has important work. Commander, it's good to see you. We have much to discuss. The situation in Nagrand is rapidly deteriorating. The Warsong clan is on the move. To make matters worse, Grommash has named Garrosh their new lord. For the Horde, we have a rare opportunity to strike at the heart of the Warsong. But we need your wisdom and leadership. The most important decision will be your choice between building a corral or a tankworks. This choice will set up our approach to the fight against the Warsong. Azrael will head up our building efforts. Will you give him a hand? It looks like he's having trouble motivating his peons to work.
Fighting together, we will bring justice to Garrosh and the Warsong clan. Okie dokie. Okay. I can do that.
Challenging me?
Greetings, Wolf, sister.
Okie dokie. I can do that. Okay. Okie dokie. I can do that. Speak, friend.
I knew it was a mistake to bring these guys with me from the Valley of Trials.
Strength.
The garrison blueprints were taken to the Burning Blade village when the Warsong sacked your caravan. I can't construct this building without those plans. There's been talk of a young blade master who's been exiled from the clan for many years. They call him Lantresser of the Blade. Our scouts recently saw him return to Halvalur to challenge the Blade Master leadership. Instead, they clapped him in chains. Maybe he's still alive. Maybe he'll help you recover the blueprints?
For the Horde. This land is nothing like
Halvalur is the ancestral home of the Burning Blade clan. Since they're such fast friends, the Warsong have allowed the Blade Masters to remain in Nagrand. We are fierce, but we won't win if the Burning Blade attack us. It would be wise to strike first.
The Burning Blade is an honorable clan, but they have chosen the wrong side in this conflict. your business.
Who are you? Don't you know death by sight?
Do not fail the Horde. Go now.
When they clapped me in irons, the Burning Blade instructor, Luke the Keen-Eyed, took my blade. He's an honorable orc. Even if his training techniques are counterproductive, I want my blade back. Then, I'll break myself free.
Be on your way. Do not fail the Horde.
The blade is not the only important item a Blade Master carries. Once he has passed his final tests in the Master's Caverns, the Blade Master is given the honor of wearing the Burning Blade's banner. When my petition to reclaim my rightful place with the clan fell upon deaf and craven ears, I was stripped of that honor. No doubt, my banner has been stored away somewhere in Halvalor. They'll give it to some other aspiring Blade Master if they don't burn it first.
Go now. Foolishness.
A Blade Master without a blade is no Blade Master at all.
Be on your way.
If you can defeat Luke, then perhaps there's some hope for you, after all.
Go now.
Do you have my banner?
Do not fail the Horde.
I don't expect you to understand the importance of what you've done. Perhaps one day you will.
Be on your way.
It's time. Time for you to get your blueprints. Time for us to face the Masters.
Go now.
made it. Good. Getting in here was nothing compared to what's to come.
Do not fail.
The time has come to challenge the Burning Blade Masters. Go to the back of the cavern. There, you will find the challenge ring, and the Masters watching over it from above. Pull the blade from the middle of the ring to issue your challenge. My clan values honor above all else, and will respect your claim to trial by combat. As reward, you will be allowed to walk away with your blueprints and your life, or you will be dead.
Be on your way. This is a savage land.
A great victory over the Burning Blade. This new Warlord Azuka Bladefury sounds formidable. We will have to keep an eye on her and her Blade Masters.
Our spirit will triumph. What are you looking for?
Do you have the garrison blueprints, Commander?
May your blades never dull.
The garrison blueprints. Outstanding. There's only one thing left to do.
Be safe.
We're ready to start building. All that we need is for you to make a choice. The blueprints are on the drafting table. Take a look, then let me know if we're going to construct a corral or a tankworks.
Go forth to victory. Commander.
This is a momentous occasion. Commander Azrael and his peons will get to work right away. You'll see. This decision is going to be critical in our efforts against the Warsong.
Run our enemies into the ground. Well, I am
without a clan. The Burning Blade are dead to me. Perhaps someday I will create a clan of my own. In the meantime, it would be an honor to fight at your side. You freed me and fought well. There is much we could learn from each other. What do you say?
Do not fail the Horde.
Commander, the Rangari and I were just discussing the merits of various hunting approaches. I assured her that the C7 are well equipped to deal with any situation, even ones out in the wild. She seems to think that we don't know what we're doing when it comes to bringing down game in her land. We're not going to let her get away with saying that, right? Let's take down some clef hoof.
May the light embrace you.
Kia and I are having a spirited debate over who kills more efficiently. C7 or Rangari. Care to get in on the wager, Commander? I've been focusing on Talbot because of their fierce majesty. They truly encapsulate the grandeur of Nagrand as any native of Draenor knows.
Blessings upon your family.
Sticking out of the side of this tunnel. Perhaps Rangari Lara will be interested in your find.
It's unbelievable how arrogant these Rangari can be. 12 pairs, huh? That's pretty good, Commander. Oh no, I think that's about how many I managed to bag. Yeah, about a dozen pairs of ears. Yeah, Lara told me that they have Bantha here, or rather, that she's still alive back now. Did what I just said make any sense? This is our chance, Commander. We can defeat a younger, more powerful version of Bantha, and really stick it to these Rangari. We'll show Lara how a true professional works.
Kai Christor.
Greetings, Commander. How may I? This outsider really thinks she can come here and best me in my own land. Oh, sorry, Commander. Present company excluded, of course.
Do not lose faith.
20 minus 4, huh? That's fine work. I brought back 50. I'll send someone out for the meat. Waste not, want not.
Gaionis Akar.
That's my arrow? Where'd you get it?
Good health, long life.
Let me guess you found it in a Talbuk's flank?
Lara seems lost in thought for a moment.
That arrow was intended for Talbuk, king of the Breeze Striders. Another Talbuk, the one you killed, jumped in the way as I was taking my shot. I suggest you go after the king. When I was hunting him, he seemed fond of the pond at Lonely Falls to the south.
Seek the path of the light. Arkenon Poros.
How goes the hunt for poor Buck?
Gaionis Aka.
Well done. You succeeded where I did not. Perhaps you outsiders aren't such bad hunters after all.
Good health, long life.
Bantha's horn. Hemet would be green with envy to have another shot at such a powerful beast. Magnificent kill, Commander. You've done us all proud.
Speak your mind.
We've received reports that the Draenor enclave at Talar has fallen to the war song. I sent a small group of shadow hunters to check on the situation. Kayasa is their leader. Will you meet her there?
Go.
Earth Mother willing, you and the shadow hunters will expel the war song from Talar.
Glad that Akrazentia. Commander, the situation is grim, and it's about to get grimmer.
We see ya.
Warsong come in and kill the Draenor Rangers. No letting them have this place. You and me, Commander, we gonna kill them all. You be distracting them, I using me. Will to finish them off, you see.
Stay away from the voodoo.
They kill me. I'm just you and me. We gonna have some fun with DC wolves.
Okay, okay.
3 of my shadow hunters come here with me. There was a killer day. We need to help their souls move on. Just in case you find them first, use this on their bodies. It send their souls to Samedi, lower of the grave.
Bye-bye.
Chronakai Christo.
The war song pack leader is trying to raise Talar's shield. If Kagora does that, the war song will have an impervious base. So far, they've only managed to initiate the shield. This has the undesirable side effect of protecting the pack leader and her shaman at the main crystal. Activate the crystals on the perimeter of Talar. That will force the shield to fully deploy. Once you do that, Kagora will be exposed.
Yeah.
kill me. Oh, that was fun. We working nicely together. You and me. We feel that. Day over onka. A better place. Sanity is sending Draenor on all day missions now. Thank ya. Bye-bye now. Soon, the shield gonna cover all of Tila. We all be trapped inside together. We go kill the pack leader. The time has come, Commander. Pack leader Kargora and the Arconega shield no longer protected. We need to kill her and destroy the shield crystal. Stay away from the voodoo.
Loktarogar, champion.
I'm sorry to hear about Kajasa's shadow hunters, but we couldn't afford to let the war song have Telar. With the death of Kargora and her pack, we're one step closer to the invasion of the Warsong's home, Gramashar. One step close to justice.
Our spirit will triumph.
You dispute my honor?
Taz and I are having a spirited debate over who kills more efficiently. Shadow Hunters or Frostwolves. Care to get in on the wager, Commander? I've been focusing on Talbuk because of their fierce majesty. They truly encapsulate the grandeur of Nagrand, as any native of Draenor knows.
String.
Relax.
Commander, the Frostwolf and I were just discussing the merits of various hunting approaches. I assured her that the Shadow Hunters are well equipped to deal with any situation, even ones out in the wild. She seems to think that we don't know what we're doing when it comes to bringing down game in her land. We're not going to let her get away with saying that, right? Let's take down some Clefthoof.
Spirits be with you, man.
A throwing axe of Frostwolf make is sticking out of the side of this tall. Perhaps Sakuraka will be interested in finding.
please, man.
It's unbelievable how arrogant these Frostwolves can be.
You be careful, man.
12 pairs, huh? That's pretty good, Commander. No, I think that's about how many I managed to bag. Yeah, about a dozen pairs of ears. Yep,
Be seeing ya.
Olga told me that they have Banthar here, or rather, that she's still alive back now. Did what I just said make any sense? This is our chance, Commander. We can defeat a younger, more powerful version of Banthar and really stick it to these Frostwolves. We'll show Akka how a true professional works.
You be careful, man.
I'm getting angry.
Greetings,
Go forth to victory.
Wolf. Sis, this outsider really thinks he can come here and best me in my own land. Oh, sorry, Commander. Present company excluded, of course.
May your blades never dull.
20 minas for. Huh? That's fine work. I brought back 50. I'll send someone out for the meat. Waste not. Want not.
Fight well, friend.
That's my axe. Where'd you get it?
Strength.
Let me guess. You found it in a Talbuk's flank?
Akka seems lost in thought for a moment.
That axe was intended for Talbuk, king of the Breeza Striders. Another Talbuk, the one you killed, jumped in the way as I was taking my shot. I suggest you go after the king. When I was hunting him, he seemed fond of the pond at Lonely Falls to the south.
Go forth to victory.
What you want?
Banthar's horn. Emmet would be green with envy to have another shot at such a powerful beast.
Spirits be with you, man.
Magnificent kill, Commander. You've done us all proud.
Be seeing ya.
How goes the hunt for Talbuk?
May your blades never dull.
Well done. You succeeded where I did not. Perhaps you outsiders aren't such bad hunters after all.
Go with honor.
Have you seen the wrench anywhere?
She's a beauty. There's no doubt about it. We do good work together. We're going to crush the war song.
May your flame burn bright.
Excellent. I doubt they will rebuild it after we've completed all of our objectives here. This place will return to being a failing outpost for the Gorian Empire.
Have a good one.
Come, speak with me.
The tankworks is built. Time to put it to good use and bring justice to Nagrand.
We will endure.
Your presence has been requested at the Throne of Elements. Vindicator Nobundo has heard the call of the Furies upon the wind and made the journey to commune with the elements. I know not what the intentions of the Furies are, but they are revered as noble and powerful spirits by the orcs.
This too shall pass.
Vindicator Yrel has taken most of our forces north. She's establishing a forward base along the Skysong River. She'll want to know that we're almost ready to move against Gromashar. I'm sure she can also use your help dealing with the Warsong orcs at Lokrath.
Once we've dealt with the ogres, the Burning Blade, and the orcs at Lokrath, we'll be ready to move on Gromashar.
You bring news?
I am glad to see that you have arrived safely. Come, there is much work to be done here.
Mano Ektar, my friend.
I was far from here in Talador when the voice called out to me. I looked around but found myself alone. Again I heard the voice as if it were a breeze in my mind. You are needed at the throne, it whispered. The voice called itself Calandrios, and it guided me to this place. I had never been here before, nor had I yet beheld these furies with my eyes. Yet this feels strangely familiar to me, as if it long ago in a forgotten dream. We should greet the furies and hear them out.
When you are ready, we will commune with the great furies.
I had heard of the Throne of Elements, a place where the elements could speak with the orcs. I had never dreamed that one day I would stand here in the presence of giants. Though I am a stranger here, I feel as if I had been here before, in a dream perhaps.
This too shall pass.
A dark presence grows in the west. Gordog, the great earthen fury, has gone missing.
Without a fury of earth upon the throne, the elemental bonds that hold this world together weaken.
The balance has been disrupted. The elemental plateau has grown unstable and must be purged. If left imbalanced, the elements will rage across this valley, tearing all life asunder.
Your dog must be found and returned to the throne.
The fate of the elements rests in your hands.
You will have our aid. We will find the fury of Earth and restore the balance.
Greetings.
I'm not sure what to make of this. The elements are no longer in balance. The great Fury Gordog is missing and must be found. The Furies appear noble, and deep within my soul, their words ring true. I believe we aid should them in their cause.
Never back down.
Even now as we speak, the voice of Calandrios continues to whisper to my mind. The hero of Azeroth must attune to the elements of the plateau. Upon the elemental plateau are 4 great pillars carved of living rock. Lay your hands upon the stone pillars and your soul will be attuned with the elements. I will continue to commune with the great furies and attempt to further understand their will while you journey to the plateau.
You must attune yourself with the elements upon the plateau.
Come, speak with me.
I see a fire within your eyes, and a wind upon your step. If what Calandrios speaks is true, you have attuned your life energy with each of the elemental forces on Draenor. The voice says that you are now ready to undertake the ritual of binding. Return to me when your work upon the plateau is finished, and we will speak further.
Mano Ektar, my friend.
Time is money, friend.
I'm here in Nagrand recruiting for the Steamweedle Preservation Society. We're the archaeological branch of the Steamweedle Cartel. We're here to collect all of the artifacts, relics, antiquities, and oddities that Nagrand has to offer. Currently, we're hiring surveyors, excavators, you name it. If you're interested in getting your hands dirty, talk to Gazmal Footswangler over at Stonecrag Gorge. He's the goblin in charge of this expedition.
Hurry back.
Yo! Tell me, what do you see when you stare into an ancient artifact? History, culture, mystery? And that's because you have an untrained eye. Do you know what I see? Money, lots of it. Oh, stick around with me long enough, and if you're smart, you'll learn a thing or two about real archaeology. The Steamweedle Preservation Society was created to ensure the safety of valuable artifacts and antiquities across Azeroth and Draenor. We travel far and wide to obtain the most precious relics and artifacts ever seen. Our mission is to put all of these priceless artifacts exactly where they belong, in the hands of the highest bidder. Keep it real!
Hey, how you doing?
I'm Mr. G's right-hand gal on this expedition. A genius like Mr. G can't be bothered to deal with mundane, everyday problems. That's what I'm here for, to get the doing done, so that he can focus on the important stuff.
Pleasure doing business with ya.
Hurry back! Tell me, what do you see? It's good to see that there's still an interest out there in real archaeology. There are a lot of misconceptions out there about how archaeology is really done, but have no fear. The great and famous Gazmal Footswangler is here to educate you. Glad I could help! Keep it real! Tell me, what do you see when you...
Gazmoth gestures at the large machine nearby.
I built this machine to break down elementium minerals into base elements. You see, it's not just what's buried within the ground that can be valuable, but also the ground itself. Take, for example, the earth elementals below us. Inside every earth elemental is an earthen core, dense in precious metal. Those elementals are going to make us rich. Collect several earthen cores, place them in the Goldomatic 9000, and I'll give you a cut. Glad I could help!
The excavation team on strike. Foreman Thazwix and his cronies think they can squeeze the Steamweedle Preservation Society for some extra dough by refusing to work. What I need is a scab, a strike breaker, someone to put some pressure on them by doing the job they refuse to do. Go down into the gorge, dig up some antiquities for me, and I'll pay you what I would have paid those lazy numbskulls.
Glad I could help.
Do you have the Nagrand antiquities?
If you ever need anything.
Great work! That bunch of good-for-nothings came crying when they found out someone else was making their money. I don't think Fazwix or his cronies will be much trouble from here on out. As promised, here's the pay. I owe you for a job well done.
Keep it real.
The Goldomatic 9000 buzzes and whirs with the sounds of heavy machinery. The Goldomatic 9000 crunches and grinds through the elemental remains.
Check, 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 HGH, caught kids.
Time is money, friend. Hurry
Tell
back.
me, what do you see when one of the most important skills an archaeology team needs is good teamwork. The key to teamwork is knowing when to give and when to take. The High Maul Ogres have been excavating mysterious artifacts from the Gorge. I want you to team up with the High Maul Ogres in the name of good archaeology. Remember what I said about giving and taking? The Ogres have given us their hard work to excavate the artifacts. Now I want you to take those artifacts from them and bring them here. It's teamwork.
Keep it real. Hurry back.
Tell me, what do you see as an archaeologist? It's important to make great discoveries and contributions to the field. Why? Because that's how you make a name for yourself. Even that hack Harrison Jones has a somewhat reputable name. If he can do it, then you can too. The High Maul are hiding something big in that cave of theirs, and we need to get in there and take it. Take this teleportation beacon and make your way to the back of the cave. Once you find the relic, place the beacon and my team will take care of the rest.
Glad I could help.
It's too far away. I'm out of range. I don't have a target. I need to get closer. It's too far away. I need to get closer.
Tell me, what do you have you retrieved the mysterious artifacts? It's all about teamwork.
Glad I could help!
You did a great job, kid. I hope you learned something about teamwork today. Here's your cut. Minus my teaching fee, the Steam Weedle Preservation Society service charge, and gratuity, of course.
Right back! Glad
Tell
I
me,
could help!
what do you see? Great work back there. That's how real archaeology is done. It's a good thing you came to me to learn the trade, kid. You've got talent, and I'd hate to see it wasted on a putz like Harrison Jones.
Keep it real!
I have plenty of meat. You should buy some. What I really need are bones. Nagrand's animals are the heartiest. On all of Draenor, they have the finest quality bones. I am making the tastiest soup you've ever tried. I'll show that Groddle Fitz who the best cook truly is. That's a good start. I'll throw these in the pot. Bring me more. And
Time is money, friend.
You got a moment, bub? I've got an Elix-sized problem. Someone, sold me. Yeah, sold me these two, but they're sick. I've tried everything, but nothing I do makes any difference. I think they must be starving. I heard that elect like raw windrock. Gross, if you ask me. Anyway, while you're out doing your thing, you mind picking me up some bird meat?
Have a good one.
Interesting.
The Ring of Trials is the perfect place to make some cash.
Be good.
I've got a problem, and you look like you're just the adventurer for the job. A trade shipment was supposed to arrive yesterday, but it's nowhere to be found. I'm running low on merchandise here, and I need somebody to go find out what happened. If I were to guess, I'd say the Severon are probably involved. Those brutes have been a pain in our side ever since we got here. Search for the wagon on the road near Sabermaw. And hurry, time is money.
Pleasure doing business with ya.
These Saberon freaks have cost me a lot of money. I'm not one to forgive a debt, and it's time to collect. The Saberon that have been causing us the most trouble are the ones living in Sabermaw. They keep ambushing our trade shipments along the road.
Pixney grins.
It's time to declaw the competition. Bring me their claws. We'll sell the best ones as good luck charms here at the arena. If the claw sales don't cover their debt, we'll just have to charge them an arm and a leg too.
Glad I could help.
Good day to you.
I'm sorry to disappoint you, but if you've come to join up with the Nizinveri Safari, then you're out of luck. The Safari has been put on hold while Hemet assists the Alliance and Horde in their fight against the Warsong. A shame, really. This land is one of the most majestic and savage that I have ever laid eyes on.
Safe travels.
Our expedition biologist has been kidnapped by podlings. We came to Nagrand to explore, to slay the mightiest of beasts, and test our mettle alongside the great Hemet Nasingler. As soon as we arrived, Hemet's hunting prowess was needed to combat the Warsong. Rather than sit around twiddling our thumbs, we decided to continue the expedition. We were exploring Spiteleaf Thicket when podlings ambushed us. In the chaos, Dr. Hadley Ricard was taken captive. Please, we can't just leave him there.
See you around.
Something needs to be done about the podling menace in Spiteleaf Thicket. Alongside Hemet Nasingbury, I've hunted some of the largest and most terrifying beasts around. Never in my life have I encountered a creature as vile, depraved, nefarious, or degenerate as a podling. The vicious little monsters spread themselves like weeds, and if something isn't done, they'll spread across the entire continent. Make your way into Spiteleaf Thicket and slay as many podlings as you can find.
See you later.
you doing?
Griezlex lifts his head to
Yo.
look up at you from the ground.
No, don't take me. Wait, you aren't a Saberon. Did Pixie send you?
Be good.
Those filthy Saberon ain't going to get away with this. Nobody steals from the Steam Weedle cartel and gets away with it. Nobody.
Keep it real.
We never even saw the ambush coming. The Saberon hit us so hard and fast, we barely had time to think. Those overgrown mongrels dragged the others away and left me here for dead. They probably thought I was too close to die. I hear they like their meat fresh.
Cough.
Well, I ain't going down that easy. Don't worry about me.
Cough.
I've been through worse. You're gonna have to go to Sabermaw and get the other merchants out though. They've probably got them all caged up in there.
Have a good one.
The Saberon, they weren't just after prisoners.
Cough.
They took all the merchandise, too. Kidnapping is one thing, but stealing a goblin's merchandise? That's making things personal.
Cough.
Pixie ain't going to be happy unless you get all of the stolen goods back. Make your way into Sabermaw and steal back all our merch. When you're done, make your way back to Pixie at the Ring of Trials. She'll make it worth your while.
Be good.
Wanted for crimes against the innocent at the Ring of Trials. Raisin Paw is responsible for leading several raids and ambushes against travelers on the road near Sabermaw. Last seen in the vicinity of the Saberon Den, known as Sabermaw. Exercise extreme caution. Upon completion, this bounty will be fulfilled by Pixie Pennypocket of the Steamweedle Cartel.
It's too far away.
You've got to help me. I was hiding on the trade wagon that got ambushed just down the road from here. I snuck away before the Saberons spotted me, but they stole my most prized possession. You've got to help me get it back. I watched them drag it into Sabermaw and up that giant hill. Who knows what those filthy Saberon will do to it? Please, I'm just a kid. You've got to help me out, right? You did a great job. I couldn't have asked for a better sidekick. Anyway, now that I've got my treasure back, I've got to do things and stuff.
Time is money, friend.
Windrocks? Yeah. Nagrand's filthy with them. They seem to like high places and rock outcroppings. I don't know. What do I look like? A Windrock Whisperer. You're the adventurer.
Keep it real.
It sure doesn't smell like chicken. Okay, hand it over. I'll feed them and then everyone will be happy and I can turn a tidy. They'll feel better. Yeah.
Have a good one.
Oh no, they must be vegetarians. What these elect need is fruit, and lots of it. There are cherries all over the place around here under the trees. You wouldn't mind grabbing me some, would ya?
Keep it real.
The Ring of Trials is the perfect place to— You got all of the captured traders out of Sabermaw? Fantastic! Now they owe me, and I ain't want to let a debt go uncollected. As for you, take this reward for your trouble.
Hurry back. Keep it real.
The Ring of Trials is the perfect— Do you have the Saberon claws I asked for?
Have a good one.
Pixney examines the Saberon claws. One day you have to himself. I don't understand to make one claws.
We're gonna a-killing these as good luck charms to all the wannabe gladiators here at the arena. From now on, the Saberon will think twice about messing with the Steamweedle cartel.
Be careful out there.
The Ring of Trials is the perfect place to make some cash. Greekslex told you that the Saberon stole our merchandise. Well, what are you standing around for? Get your butt over to Sabermaw and get it back. Time is money.
Hurry back.
You recovered the merchandise? Fantastic.
Pixney rummages through the bags.
It's all here too. I knew I could count on you. Here, take this reward. You've earned it.
Glad I could help.
You fought your way into Sabermaw, killed Razorpaw, and lived. That's incredible. News, the roads will be much safer now that he's dead. That means more money for me. As promised, here's your reward.
Keep it real.
What's up?
I heard the worst rumor about how you have to obtain those things. Something about Talbook first eating them and then processing them, and then, well, I don't want to talk about it.
Have a good one.
You got them all. I just know this is going to work.
Be good.
That's better, but there's still something wrong. I'm getting desperate here. Can I call ya? Great. Look, I think I have it now. I know what's wrong. They miss their babies. Yeah. When they first came here, the bastard hunters that abandoned them said they left the babies behind. If we're going to save them from a life of misery, if we're going to save those babies
under his breath
and turn a tidy profit, we've got to get them some new babies.
Have a good one. Hey, how you doing?
You did it, Mama, Papa, and family. It brings a tear to my eye. Here, take this runty one. Now that I have the whole herd, this one's just an extra mouth to feed and won't fetch anything at market.
Keep it real.
I need a target.
What can I do for you?
A pleasure to meet you. My name is Dr. Hadley Ricard, and as you can, to be in a pickle of sorts. I've been captive by these podlings, and if my assessment of their intentions is correct, they mean to kill me and use my remains as fertilizer for their offspring.
Hello.
Your timely arrival to rescue me from the podlings was most appreciated. This research station has seen better days. My equipment and belongings were damaged in the ambush. However, with your aid, I'm sure we'll be up and running again in no time.
See you around.
My research notes are missing. They must have gone missing during the podling attack on the research station. All of my work will be lost if they are not found. Come to think of it, I'm also missing my expedition supply bag, as well as my antifungal boots. How can I do biological research without my equipment? No. This will not do at all. Please go and search the Zangar shore for my missing belongings so that I may continue my fungal research.
Have a good one.
I have yet to fully unravel mysteries of the Zangar fungi, but I am making great progress. If my theories correct, an understanding of the fungal strains in relation to the local ecology will teach us a great deal about the various species on Draenor.
See you later.
The Zangar shore is home to many peculiar strains of fungi, some of which are similar to those of our native Azeroth. However, one strain in particular is most fascinating. I call it Zangarium Drainomycota, due to its prevalence in Draenor's fungal ecosystem. This unique strain of fungus is highly adaptable and can be found on many of the living organisms throughout Zangar shore. Why does it exist? What properties does it hold? To answer these questions, I will need additional spore samples.
Safe travels. Hey there. Have a good one.
I have yet to fully unravel. Have you retrieved my missing belongings?
See you around.
Ah, I see you have my research with you. And what's this? You also have my supply bag and the antifungal boots. Spectacular. I now have the tools I need to continue my research into the Zengar fungal strain.
Safe travels.
Have you collected the spore samples for my research?
See you later.
You have the spore samples for my research. Excellent. The Zengar Shore is a dangerous place. What with the risk of fungal mutation and all. Oh, I didn't mention that part before. I was sure I did. No matter, you look hardy enough. I'm sure your genes are impervious to foreign fungal strains that your body has never before encountered.
Have a good one.
In order to fully the nature and properties of the Zangarium Draenor, I need to examine the strain within a complex fungal structure. The fungal brain of a spore giant would do nicely. Not just any spore giant will serve though. It needs to be big, mean, primordial, the perfect specimen. In a cavern deep below the surface is an ancient spore giant. The locals fearfully refer to as Durgemaya. Slay the monster, but be sure to carefully preserve the fungal brain for our research.
See you later.
It's too far away.
Good day to you.
Without a fungal brain to examine, the mysteries of the Zangar ecosystem will remain unsolved.
Safe travels.
I see you've retrieved Durgemaya's fungal brain. Not only is the fungal structure perfectly intact, as a specimen, it is exquisite. I will need only a moment to begin the examination.
See you around. How are you? Safe
I have yet to fully unravel the mysteries of the Zangar fungi, but I'm making great progress. If my theory is correct, an understanding of the fungal strains in relation to the local ecology will teach us a great deal about the various species on Draenor.
How are you?
Great work. I'm surprised we made it out despite a leaf thicket alive. I can still hear the sound of their maniacal laughter as they swarmed us.
Have a good one.
So you want to fight in the Ring of Trials, do you? It's your funeral club. Your first fight is against an exceptionally large and angry ogre named Crushmaw. That's not all, though. You'll have to take out his armored war companion, too. Crushmaw never goes into the ring without him. I hope your affairs are in order, because the last gladiator that fought Crushmaw went home in a body bag. I'm counting on you. Get your ass inside the arena, and speak with my associate Guzrob to start the fight.
Be good!
You want fight in the arena? Talk with Dexil. He puts the fights together, May. I just here to start the match and clean up the bodies after Bawaha.
Welcome to the Ring of Trials. Your first match is with Crushball, the Orc Slayer. Crushball gonna win this by a landslide. Crushball has been defeated! Doctor, how'd this happen? It's obvious that this was a fluke! That is my expert opinion, Jordan!
What's up?
Whoa, I couldn't tell if that's pork chop in there, or if you crush him like a little baby. You've got talent, kid. Here's your cut of the profit, but why stop there? Together we can make a mountain of gold.
Keep it real.
You may have defeated Crushmaul, but the party's over now. You've got another fight, the High Maul take gladiated. Seriously, so when the Ring of Trials, they searched far and wide for the most brutal creatures they could. You're up against a dread raven. The ogres are calling Raketalon. I'm telling you, something about that bird just ain't right. I think it truly enjoys the act of killing. Raketalon toyed with the last gladiator for hours before eating him. Try not to die.
Be good.
You want fight in the arena? Talk with Dexil. He puts the fights together, May. I just here to start the match and clean up the bodies after.
Addons always fight harder when she hungry, and we not feed This the first time Raketalon ever died in the ring! Raketalon was weak. The next fight won't be so easy.
Time is money, friend.
You did it. Raketalon has actually been defeated. I'd never have believed it if I hadn't seen it with my very own 2 eyes. You've got a fire in your belly and dollar signs in your eyes, kid. Here's your cut of the profit, but don't stop now. You're on a roll.
Have a good one.
You won your first 2 fights, but it's only going to get tougher from here. Your next fight is against Holyela, a former Rangari who is as crazy as they come. No, real. Holyela is bonkers. Years ago, while on a scouting mission, he single-handedly saved his entire Rangari unit from a pack of Gorn, but something inside of him snapped. Oh, it wasn't long before Holyela went completely marbles and turned on his own unit. All right, the pep talk is over. Get in there and kick some ass.
Be good.
The next
You want fight in the arena? Talk with
to commence. I hope you like that. Cause you about to face Holyela! Holyela is the last challenger before the fight even starts! Yeah, I'm not impressed. Let's see how the next fight goes.
Hey, how you doing?
Watching you fight in the arena is like witnessing an artist create a masterpiece. Well, a masterpiece of blood and shattered bones. But hey, everyone's got to be good at something, right? Here's your cut of the profit. That fight was so good I actually thought about giving you a bonus.
Have a good one.
You've been making a name for yourself in the arena. Don't get too excited though. Fame has its consequences. You've been challenged by an up-and-coming gladiator who is looking to make a name for himself. Sound familiar? Your next fight is against Captain Boomspark, a mercenary who came here to fight for the Iron Horde. The Iron Horde ain't exactly throwing piles of gold around, so now he's here. He's got a shredder, so watch out for the blades. And the fire too. Especially the fire.
Keep it real.
You want fighting for the next bout? You going up against Captain Boomspark and the Banana. The best part of Captain Boomspark fights is eating the extra crispy challenges. Boomspark is the extra crispy one. Save me a drumstick. Drumstick.
What's up?
I ain't ever seen anybody dismantle a shredder quite like that before. You've made me a lot of money. Only the best gladiators survive this long in the arena. And yet, even with that in mind, there's still something different about you. It's your eyes. They look as if they've stared death in the face 1,000 times and never even blinked. Take your cut of the profit and rest up. The biggest fight is still ahead.
Be good.
The final match is at hand. You've decimated all of the best challengers. There's nowhere to go from here but the very top. The reigning champion of the Ring of Trials. The current champ is an Arakoa named Rogue the Zealous. Rogue is a lunatic. He says he's on some divine crusade for the sun or something. Crazy or not, he's one of the most dangerous fighters I've ever seen, and has even fought in the High Mall Coliseum. I'm not going to lie, you're probably going to die in there. Good luck.
Keep it real.
The time has come for the final bout! Roak the Zealot versus the Challenger! The only gladiator smart enough to beat Roak is Volgor! This fight is over before it even starts! What you think, Doctor? This gladiator may be the new champion of the ring, but there is still no match for Volgor! You are unworthy to fight Volgor. My claws will tear you apart.
Time is money, friend.
Long live the champ. I knew you could do it. Could you hear the roar of the crowd in there? It shook the arena like thunder. This is only the beginning. The High Mall Coliseum awaits. And as the champion of the Ring of Trials, you'll be expected to make an appearance.
Have a good one.